Direct your attention to this wall. We have our 5 candidates for this year's Bachelor. We'll get you more information how to vote.
Already married, it might be a problem.
Okay. All right, so we are starting a new year.
Well, that means you get more votes.
There we go. Very, very important. I've been in the business now 31 years. I think the key to your year is this month and the next 3 months. I think I sent you an email on this, maybe a couple. They use some of the sports analogies, how people like to get out of the gate early. But a real estate year, it is a long race. It's a marathon, and it has to be run that way. And to win the race, which is basically hitting your goals that you really want to hit, that are real goals that you thought through, a real key, I think 70% of the key is starting extremely fast in your year. And I think it's just simple psychology and a mental game. So the further you get behind the pace of your goals, okay? So let's just say you want to make 100,000. We'll just call it 96. You basically have to be writing, whichever way you want to look, writing or closing 8,000 a month. So if you get to the end of March and you should have done 24 and you've done 10, a very small percentage will double down and up the game and catch up. But the gross percentage will give up. Year's already over. Can't do it. So in my years, always I put added time, added effort to the beginning of my year. And my family knew it. I've been married 35 years. I had kids. It was explained that this is going to happen in the next 3 months. You're not going to see me that much on the weekends, at least not during the day. Because I'm going to put in the effort, I'm going to put in extra effort to lead gen, to have the clients, to put things on the scoreboard, put things on the book, where at the end of March, I'm equal to ahead of the game. And if you've ever done that before, the tailwind of having that, the confidence of having that, looking at your bank account where it is, where you are, is significant, that will power you the rest of the year. So take that very, very seriously. Now is the time. It is normal, if you want to succeed in this year, you're going to have to be out of balance for the next couple months, heir to business. That's just the way it works. I mean, you're going to have to put in some nights. You're going to have to put in some weekends. I've told you many times, 15 out of my 16 years selling, my number one under contract month was February. 15 out of 16 months, put more under contract. And that's because, just like I've been telling you, I did my 4 touches between December 20th and January 10th, where I had people teed up because there's big amount of demand coming out of the gates right now, pent up demand from like New Year's resolutions, or I'm going to start a home search in a new year, and I captured that. So really, most January and February weekends, I was showing 3 buyers on Saturday and 3 different buyers on Sunday, and that turned into always the biggest month in February. So take it serious. I mean, this is just a conversation with yourself. You're going to have to agree with yourself that you're going to go for it and that you want to do that and it's okay. Any thoughts on that? Anyone else experience the same thing beginning of year?
My best closing month has always been May.
Okay.
So it still speaks to that, where maybe I didn't get going in January, but you know, that and it is hard to get your momentum started in the middle of the hot summer. So, do it now.
Especially if you're behind pace, right?
Yep.
So, how many of you took my challenge seriously? How many of you have actually, to this point, sent out 2 or 3 touches since December 20th? Okay, and what's the response? Stuff happening?
Yeah.
Absolutely? Okay. So it's still the 8th today. I think you could still, I'd do 1 more, maybe even 2. Just think about it. All right? So, start of the year, always exciting. And it's also scary at the same time. I don't care if you made $1 million last year, for some reason, you feel like you're at 0.
Yeah.
Right, all the numbers turn back. So, it's a pretty interesting time. All right, we're going to introduce our 2019 ALC. For you people newer to Keller Williams, you might not know what an ALC is. It's an Agent Leadership Council. A very, very important part of this company, but often forgotten, but this is one of the coolest reasons to be at Keller Williams, in that we are a democracy as much as any real estate company. We open the books. We open every bit of our books to these people. And they review every account monthly, and they make decisions for the office. These are people, you have to be in the 20% of production in the office last year. Doesn't mean you're going to be on the ALC, but it qualifies you to have the chance to be on the ALC. So, this year, we have one of the larger ones for sure, and these are the people that are on the ALC. So, they're your leaders. Call on these people. Call them, text them, email you have problems in the office. These are smart people. They obviously do a lot of business. Erin Cotterill, 3rd, 4th year in the business. Amisha Mason, same thing. Becky Veal, been in the business forever. Brandon, 3rd year. Charlotte Harvey, 4th year. So these are people that have done pretty darn well quickly in this business. Charlie Lockwood, brand new in the business. How many years? 25?
47.
47. Holy smokes! Wow. And still up at the top of the charts. Clax Underwood, Cynthia Pierce, Debbie Crawford, Jana Huffam, Marco Rossi, 3rd year, Mia Hanna, Virginia Moran, Tara Gaines, Scott Morchower, Richard Arnold, Rachel Poore, 3rd year, Ming Jo, 2nd year maybe, right?
Yeah,
Second.
he hasn't been here
Yeah.
long.
So it's doable. I mean, if you want to learn the stuff and go for it, we have a lot of people under 4 years on this council. So call on these people, ask these people, they know what they're doing, and realize it's a very cool part of this company. Not only does ALC happen at the office level, it actually happens at the international level. So you might think that Gary Keller could wake up tomorrow and just change something. He really can't. Major things in our incorporated articles. So if you go to Family Reunion in New Orleans in February, anyone can attend the international ALC meeting. It's all regions, 31 regions, 4-person per region, and they actually, it's like a Senate hearing. I mean, it's run high level, and they already know the issues that have been brought up, that people are proposing changes in the Articles of Incorporation, and it has to have a majority vote to be able to do that. It's a pretty cool thing about this company, that just somebody at their whim just can't go changing everything. So, we are actually leaving tomorrow. We go to the mountains. The Rawls Group, 6 offices, goes to Brasstown Valley every year for an ALC retreat 2-day. We got 3 high-level speakers. It's a fun event too, so it'll be about 130 people. But we will be heading up there Wednesday and Thursday. Do it every year. So call on these people. Congratulate these people. Actually, stand up if you're here, ALC. I mean, you shouldn't do that.
And he is standing.
All right, Stacy.
Yes, sir.
What do we have training coming up in the near future?
hope to see all of you and more next Monday and Tuesday. Killer classes. Chad Himes is coming back, and with our beautiful new technology, we'll demonstrate KW Command. You know, he was here before. He had some glitches, and so 1:30 to 3:30. We will live stream it, but it won't be public. It won't go on the YouTube channel. So if you can't come, you better be watching it from home at that time, because we can't publicize. This is not for public consumption. It's just KW. Don't want to miss that. And then the next day, changes to the GAR forms and all the numbering. So Lynn and Renee will be here. It's a free CE class, 11:30 to 2:45. So, and there's registration through the internet, calendar internet.
And lunch is being provided?
Lunch on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I don't know if you did notice, all...
Scott Hardy will be here Thursday, 1 to 2, if you have any questions about current technology.
Does this screen look better to you?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is all new stuff Scott just put in. So we're excited about that. But yeah, Chad, you'll want to be, the room was full last time, KW Command starting in February. This will be much more visual demonstration of what will be happening with Command this time. And then the GAR form is somewhat of our playbook. We have to know it cold. We have to know what everything means. So this time of year is the time of changes. It would be good to hear them and learn about them and know what it means for you and your clients. All right, Terry Cummings. I've been looking all over for new listings, but you seem to know some places for me to look.
Maybe.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year.
Good morning.
So, God, it's crowded today. This is awesome, seeing all these faces today. Okay, so where to find more listings? That's always a question we want answered, right? So here's some ideas. Have you started a referral network with other agents throughout the world? That is a great way to get more listings. By doing so, contacting them, putting them on a drip campaign, as well as your clients, is a great way to get a referral, right?
Can I interrupt you right there?
Yes.
Cynthia, you've asked this. So, Harker's out of Dallas. What is 80% of their business?
That's all referral.
Okay, and how do they? It's in a 3 or 4 day period. How do they do this?
They do realize.
Yeah, but literally, if you go to conventions, that is their biggest event. All 4 people in their family. Every seat you ever sit in all the family reunion, there's something from the Harkers. They've been doing that for 30 years, and that's the name you know in Dallas, right? There you go. Go ahead.
All right. What about developers and new home subdivision agents? Are you visiting them? Do you have them on the drip campaign? Are you making them your best friend? Because a lot of people that come into new home subdivisions, they need to sell their house, right? And they're looking without an agent. So making them your best friend, putting them on the drip campaign, consistently visiting with them, and letting them pick you as the listing agent for someone that's coming in to buy new construction, right? Divorce attorneys. How many of you are working with divorce attorneys? Anybody? Okay. So divorce attorneys are always needing an agent because what happens in a divorce? They have to split their assets, right? Okay. So that's
3 deals there.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe even 4 if you can get the spouses both to agree, right?
Yeah.
All right, estate attorneys. Estate attorneys are a great resource because that's exactly what they're doing. They're helping people, figure out what they want to do with their estate when something happens. So put them in a campaign. Go and make them your best friend. Financial planners. How many people are working with financial planners? That's exactly what they're doing, right? I mean, they're supposed to be helping you plan for the future, right? And so buying an investment property, maybe the financial planner is not suggesting to them to sell their house, but maybe they're suggesting to them you want to invest in real estate, right? So that's a great avenue. Home evaluation landing pages on social media. How many of you have a landing page on any of the social media that will, when people fill it out, it automatically sends them to your website? One person. Look at that. 1 person as a landing page. So that's a great way. And if you're not using Instagram, I really highly recommend to get on Instagram. A lot of things are coming from Instagram now and not so much from Facebook. And LinkedIn. If you're not utilizing LinkedIn, then start doing that. That is business to business. A lot of things can happen out of there. The reason that a landing page is so important, though, is what does Zillow have? When you look at Zillow, what is the thing that says? Zestimate, right? Okay, so why not try to create that for yourself instead of having sellers go to Zillow or Realtor.com to see what their home is worth? That's the first thing they want to know, right? Okay. And the landing pages are not expensive at all to have done. What about taking designation classes, such as Certified Residential Specialist? Because if you have your CRS and someone in Wisconsin has somebody that's moving or, from Atlanta, the first thing they're going to do is look at who has their designation in CRS, because you're a trusted person at that point in time. Also, what about your senior real estate specialist? How many people are senior citizens that are ready to downsize? Okay, so if you get that designation, that's a world of possible people that you could put into your pipeline to do listings with. That's another national network that you can have. What about Certified Military Relocation Specialist? Does anybody have that designation? Boom. So there's a lot of different designations you can get out there that can help you get listings as well as buyers. But listings is the name of the game, right? All right, that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See a face in the back of the room. I can guarantee you this year at KW Dunwoody, the fun factor has gone up 10%. It's back. Great to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
While I'm thinking about it, MLK is 2 weeks from yesterday. Office staff is off for MLK. And always remember, anytime I say staff is off, this office is open 24/7, 365, always with your fob. But yeah, we are celebrating that holiday on the 21st, which is Monday. Top producers. We are not going to announce top producers year to date because we would reveal who won all the awards, so we're not going to do it. So, we are going to announce the top producers for December only. We normally report 2 ways year to date and the month of. So, looky, new person at the top, the Providence Group, number 1. Group 3 or more licensed agents working together. 2, Joanne Bolt Group. 3, Becky Wynn Evans Group. 4, Alexander Group. Congratulations. Top teams, 2 and 2 only, RJ and Jim McCarty. 2, Deb and Michael Martino. Deb, great to have you back. 3, Tara and Gary Gaines. And 4, Kathy and Bill Hobbs. Congratulations. Number 1 commercial agent, 47 years in the business, Charles Lockwood. 2, Steve Fader. 3, congratulate this guy. This guy has worked hard. 2 or 3 years in the business, it is really starting to happen. Larry Molnar. And 4th, Nancy Zingali. Congratulations. 15 we go, individuals, 1 through 15. Number 1, Ming Jo. 2, Marco Rossi. 3, Mia Hanna. 4, Rachel Poor. 5, Mike Culver. 6, Cynthia Pierce. 7, Adriana Azero. 8, Jessica Schulte. 9, Jay Christian. 10, Fran Morton. 11, Johnny King, starting to rumble. 12, Apriya Brown. 13, Kathleen Kleem. 14, Aaron Cotterill. And 15, Rashad Arnold. Congratulations. All right, we got any Starkey back there? Excuse me, we got any Starkey? Turkey home run! Turkey home! Turkey home run! Don't go anywhere, you owe me $1.
Okay.
Yeah, our bet was on rates, and Brad thought they were going to be well over 5 at the end of the year. They're actually not. They're actually hovering down around 4.5, 4.6, 4.7, depending on the day, but there's been a big improvement. Why? Well, consumer confidence, things that are happening in the global market. There's a little thing called a government shutdown or something like that going on. Anybody hear about that? Anybody know how that's going to affect your loans?
You want to know?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it kind of depends. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to?
Oh, I was just going to give them a little summary real quick.
Well, I was going to give them a little summary about how it's going to affect it with us. Unless you're doing a Georgia Dream loan or a USDA loan, it's really not going to have any effect. Okay? With certainty. Each lender is going to be handling this a little bit differently. So if you've got a deal going right now and they haven't got, some of the lenders are requiring tax transcripts. We used to require that. We don't require that anymore. So we've got a bunch of workarounds. Our corporate gurus up there have put their heads together, got a bunch of workarounds, even loans that required things like that, we're going to go ahead and fund and then worry about it after the fact. So just want to let you guys know that unless it's USDA, which we're still trying to figure out, we may continue with those and worry about it later, or if it's Georgia Dream, which we have no control over, everything is business as usual. Did you want to add something?
You did that really short and sweet. Pretty much what I was going to say. Fannie Freddie goes on as normal. Jumbo depends on the investor.
Right.
So
loan limits also went up for 2019. I think we talked about that before, but who can name the number?
438.
Do what?
484.
484, Commissioner?
That's yeah, and some
43 something.
And some change. 484, 350.
That's amazing.
So yeah, it's that's very nice, because that means up to that amount you can still do 3% down for first-time home buyers and certain other buyers that qualify. So that's great news for you guys that are working in that price point. FHA loan limits. 379. 500. So they're way up too. So as we've talked about before, technology, we're loving the technology. Everything is being done now on our smartphones and quick on the pre-quals. Actually, pre-quals are way up the first couple of weeks of this year, so I think the pent-up demand is there. Any questions, concerns?
Rates.
What? Rates? Yeah, like I said, a conventional with great credit, you're between 4.5, 4.6.
What's great credit?
What's great credit? 740 or above.
What's the lowest credit score?
and lendable.
Well, we can.
What are you thinking, though? There we go.
On an FHA, we can lend down to a 580 credit score. Now, there are certain criteria they have to meet for that, but we can do it. Realistically, I think we've done a few around 600. I don't think I've done one at 580. If they're at 580, they're there for a reason. Okay? So we're going to make good loan decisions, but sometimes there's a reason why their score is low that we can overcome. On a conventional loan, you're looking at 620. On a jumbo, you're probably up around 680 to 700. Good question. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Look forward to working with you. Yeah.
What about next year?
What about this year?
But next meeting, we'll... Don't put the pressure on me.
All right. So it's interesting you say that. It's interesting how some of us think along the lines of the best we can do, and a lot of us think along the lines of what's the least I can do to get by. You know, like asking what's the least score.
This is a true story, actually. One of my best friends is Cadillac dealer here. He had one time a person come in his store and said,
what's the payment on this car, including the lake charges?
Which way is he thinking? That guy thinking.
All right, so, we're gonna do should be in the next month, but you will see a lot of renovation going on here. You've obviously seen what's in the lobby, which is not us.
They moved in. What are we?
Yeah, there's, the jury's out, but, it's interesting, I'm starting to sit in some of those.
Honestly, I sat in that chair like, hey, I kinda like this, you can kind of quiet.
Well, you make your calls, it's kinda like you're in your own little world, so.
Little Justin.
Yeah, so, but soon we are getting all new paint, all new carpet in here, new stuff in the conference room, so you'll see a big change, I would say, by March 1, we should be complete.
Not look like that.
No, not like that. No.
Can we get that carpet that's in the hallway over there?
We will definitely not have that carpet. In here, what's the color scheme? It's more gray. There's and the front lobby, new tile. Yeah, it'll look really good. Yeah, people that I respect have agreed they like the fix. All right, long overdue. This is 3 months old. Rashad Arnold, come get your capper hat. You wear it on top of that one, or there we go.
Can we get Rashad, Linda, to give us an update of what happened?
Oh, yeah. Good idea. What happened on Christmas? The coat handout.
I guess you ready? Yeah, it was a great turnout. So thank you guys for all your donations. So I come to the front. My copper hat, big head. So again, thank you for all your donations. Your volunteers, people that came out to volunteer their time, with the sorting, the money you guys donated, the clothes. We fed around 250 people. There were about 100 people came or so to the facility, and then we also, because the City of Atlanta ordinance, when the less fortunate, the homeless leave their stuff, they're starting to kind of throw it all away, and so these people try to hold on to whatever they had. So what we did was, and Stacy can attest to that, so what we did was we fixed meals, and we went to them, and we took it to them. So about 250 people fed, tons of people were able to come and get clothes, haircuts, and just, put a lot of smiles on people's faces. So
Shoes, blankets, suitcases.
That was very popular.
All that. So, I know it leaves something else, so thank you for that.
A lot of people came and helped us that morning. Would you please stand up if you came on Christmas morning?
Ernie,
And
Tanya,
Charlotte,
Amisha's not here, but
Stacy, thank you guys for coming.
Okay, we have a great culture committee here, and if you want to be on it, just see these guys. It's growing all the time, but they do a lot of great things for people, and they're always looking for more people to be on the committee.
This office, you guys, a little more, raised about $2,000. Actually, about $2,000. We took. There were people that went and donated online, discreetly. People that gave checks. So we hit that $2,000 goal here in this office, and totally the organization we raised about $4,000 for this event, and we're actually getting ready to do another one in February as well. So just thank you all for your donation, your time, your prayers. If you didn't make it, we know you were there in spirit, and all that was felt. So really thank you.
What takes a village?
Taking donations for February. You said you're going to...
No. We had so many clothes left over.
Okay.
We had clothes left over, and so what we're wanting to do as an organization is do this, to have some type of initiative every 60 days, period, all through the year. So that's what we're...
So do you still want coats or things?
We will take them.
Okay, so I'll get, okay.
Yeah.
We're just about to give it to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Stacy and Terry and Felicia, I need your help. Everyone turn their phones over, down, face down. We're gonna have a little quiz here. $100 goes to the winner. Hand these out face down. Do not look at them till I say turn them over.
Got it, I got it.
Okay?
Got it broken way.
All right, so listen to me. Here's the gig. We are always trying to be more valid in what we do in real estate. That's why people use us. That's why people refer us. Don't turn it over.
Face down.
So, Bill, what would you say? Listen up here now. What would you say is knowledge in real estate?
What would I say?
Name the places there's knowledge.
Market conditions, I think Mike.
You can do that without talking if possible. Oh, we don't have enough? Okay, there we go. Listen to me up here. What's knowledge in real estate?
Realtor?
No. What, if I said this agent is knowledgeable, give me some, what does that mean? What do they know?
Market.
They know stats, what else do they know?
Neighborhood.
They know neighborhoods, what else do they know? They know schools, what else do they know?
The contract.
They know the contract, exactly right, what else? Negotiating, correct, what else? Agents, great, what else? All right, let me give you two. Streets of Atlanta. And I tell you one that's overlooked is just that you're an ambassador for Atlanta. I mean, when you have clients come in from out of town, you're just like, you're the welcome train. You can talk about anything. You can talk about Stone Mountain, you can talk about our sports teams, you can talk about what we have as far as symphony, restaurants, all that goes into your validity of helping people, correct? So, this quiz is along those lines, where the more detail we can give any time we're talking, the more valid you are, correct? So, if you're driving, you pick them up, your client up at the airport, and they said, wow, what's that thing over there that looks like it's from outer space? Some people might say, what? That's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But how much better would it be if you said, that's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium that seats this many people? Right? Don't say that's on the quiz. Or, hey, Hartsfield, what a great airport. That was so efficient. Did you realize, Virginia, that this many flights flew out of there every day? Okay? Just more stuff we know. Okay, so that is the purpose of this quiz. So we're going to put on a little music, thanks to Clax. This is a very, very good music that you ought to listen to. We'll send you the link. We're going to give you 5 or 10 minutes. Don't look at your phone. Don't ask your neighbor. All right, you can begin. You want any one? I'll give you one. Who has? We have an extra one. We have a quiz. Here. Everyone got one? RJ, no peeking on other people's faces. Turn that phone over.
Turn it over. I was trying to get some voice.
Okay, turn it over anyway.
One minute. Okay. Trade papers with someone next to you. Alright. Here we go. Hopefully you guessed if you didn't know. Okay, so this is a good one to know. Number one, I one time had a client say, hey, referred to me from North Carolina. I work for NCR at 85 in Druid Hills. I manage 800 people. I want to be within 1 hour of work and within 5 minutes of putting my bass boat on a lake. I'm a high-level striper fisherman. True story. Name some lakes, what do we got? Oconee, Hartwell, Lanier, Altoona, the big one probably, Sinclair. Okay, you should know those. There are people that want to boat and fish, correct? Altoona, there we go. All right. Can you name one of the two? Red and gold is correct. I tell you, just an idea, if you're ever going to the airport from here, they do. If you're ever going to the airport from here, makes a lot of sense to just get on at the Dunwoody station. 45 minutes, no matter how much traffic, you just know when you're going to get there, right? Okay. I'm going to give you within 10,000. Your answer is correct if you can get how many employees work at Hartsville Airport within 10,000. What do you think?
35,000.
More.
45.
63,000 is correct. You cannot. No raised eyebrows. My numbers are correct. I don't care if you find something later. My numbers are correct. 63. Anyone get that right? Okay, within 10,000. Okay, here we go. This is a good one to know right here. Within 300, how many average daily flights?
600.
2,500 flights a day. Within 300. Ernie worked there. Yeah.
Long time ago.
There we go. All right, you should get this one. How many runways at Hartsfield? 5 is correct.
I knew that.
5 runways. All right, think about this. This is a great idea logistically. So why is Atlanta growing like it's growing? Probably because of number 6. Right? What percentage of the population, within 10% I'll give you, is within a 2-hour flight of Atlanta? What?
1 hour.
80%.
Wait. 2 hours. 80%.
It's 2 hours. You all get that correct. Everyone gets that correct. But think about that. 80% of the population in this country are within 2-hour flight of Atlanta. That's important. All right, this is something that all of you should know. You should know this stuff, right? If you're an ambassador plus, it could be business. So any of these companies that we're about to name, if you run into someone out having drinks and they work at one of these companies, what's your next question going to be?
Who do you know?
Or can you hook me up with the person that does hiring, right? Right, true story. I mean, my early career, I knew one of the major people at Coca-Cola that was hiring. All those people, they were my clients. Okay, let's name some, who's number one company? Home Depot. Home Depot is number 1 in Atlanta. What else? Delta was on there. Delta is 3.
Coca-Cola.
Huh? Coca-Cola is 4.
UPS.
UPS is 2.
AT&T.
Huh?
No. NCR.
No, read them to you.
Chick-fil-A.
1, Home Depot. 2, UPS, Delta, Coke, Southern Company, Genuine Parts, West Rock, SunTrust, Pulte, Veritex, I don't know them, AGCO Company, NCR, he did say that, didn't he, Charles? Asbury Automotive and Intercontinental Exchange, those are all top 500. Okay? Anyone get 7? I'll give you credit if you got 5. Okay, 5, you get credit if you got 5 out of 7. All right, here's a good, people always ask this. We have a lot of peach trees. I actually lived on one. I lived on Peachtree Drive right in Buckhead. How many? I'm gonna give you within 10.
20.
71. Within 10.
Metro Wide, not just.
Again, my answers are all correct. And they're not discrepancy. All right, here's a good one. How many skyscrapers in Atlanta are over 400 feet?
15, 20.
10, 37. Oh! Within 5. You get within 5. Stop the eyebrow, Charlie. That number is absolutely within 5 of 37. Okay, here we go. Pascal Perez knows this. Within 5 miles, how many miles around is 64. Number 10. Oh, 10. 10. We missed 10. So, number 11 is within 10 miles, 64. Which skyscraper is the tallest?
Bank of America.
That is correct. 55 stories. That is correct. Bank of America. Bank of America.
One that he's like a cake.
It used to be obvious.
The one that he's like a cake.
That's right, Bank of America. That's right, there we go. 1,023 feet. All right, we're getting down here. Within 5,000, how many seats in Mercedes-Benz?
75.
I counted them, I went to that United. Yeah. How many?
71,000.
83,000. Within 5,000, you get credit. Again, don't take your head, these are all right. They're all right.
That had 33,000 people in it.
Doesn't mean
Other
it's
than,
that doesn't mean it's
when they were on the field,
83,000 is correct. 83,000 is correct number. What?
71 is right here.
71.5.
We got it.
Okay, you all get that one right. That's why our phone should be turned over, correct?
We're just.
Okay, here we go. It's right here, 83.
But there were 73,000.
Yeah, there were 73 the last one. How that works. Okay, here we go. You all get credit for that one. How many acres is Piedmont Park?
100.
Within 10, you get credit, 189.
It said within 20.
Within 10. Within 20. Within 20, you get credit.
Damn.
All right, last one. This is a tough one. We got Braves, we got Falcons, we got United, we got Hawks. What's our 5th major league?
Atlanta Dream.
I'll give you even another one. What sport is green?
The Buzz.
Women's basketball.
Women's basketball, what else?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, what's the name?
Buzz.
Swarm.
Blaze.
Yeah.
I'll give you Dream or Blaze.
What about the lingerie?
Easy now, easy. There we go. Right. All right. Did anyone get 5? Anyone get 5 or more? Anyone get 7? 7? 8? Who got 8? John, anyone else?
3 to 4.
You got 9? He got 9? Anyone get 9? You got 8? John? Well, I didn't say laptop, I said phone, so. There we go. Marion, how many you get?
You did say 64 on the.
Okay, so we have a tie. We'll actually pay 2 winners. $100. There we go. Not only is it fun, somewhat smart too. Okay, hey Janet, come on in real quick.
All Yahoo!
Good morning, everyone. Paul Yahoo with Gannett. Here on behalf of Renee. She's sorry she couldn't be here. First of the year, it's kind of slow. Good way to, reconvene with your old clients. Homestead exemptions is a way to break the ice. Let them know it's time to file for those who have purchased last year. Perhaps send your buyers, sellers, the closing statements for homestead exemption purposes or even for tax-related purposes so that they can receive some timely tax deductions from some of their closing costs. And as always, we love working with you guys, and wish you all a prosperous 2019.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Y'all got my homestead email?
Yeah.
There we go. So, easiest touch on the planet. We just want to appear smart. We know what we're doing in the business. Thank you very much. I didn't have to ask, Virginia. You sent it to me. I need that. I want to get my taxes reduced. I just bought a house last year. We're always trying to appear smart. That's the purpose of this quiz. Know some stuff. Actually, we found out that the stadium can expand to over 80,000. Again. But know some stuff. Know some details. People find that interesting, and they find you valid because you know some stuff. You care about your city.
Even at 75, if you didn't know that.
There we go. All right. Drew, come on up. So great breakfast from Drew with house call, homemade. He takes the time to do it.
Hi, good morning, everybody. First off, I'd like to wish everybody Happy New Year, and I'm certainly ready to start working. So you guys need to get on your sales call. So, for those of you that have a brochure in front of you, the one nice thing about my brochure, not only talks about my company and myself, but it also has my rates right there. It's very transparent, it's very right up front. So that's something nice to have, so you can give your buyers, or pre-construction, new construction, or commercial, or whatever it is by square footage, you can give them an idea of what they're going to be spending with me. Okay, I'm middle of the road. I'm a little bit cheaper than most, but we certainly do, I think, a better job of it. Also, within the Royals group itself, I'm in every office but one. I'll be in that one probably next week. But I've increased my business by 30% in the Royals group. Every year I've increased, more than that, but last year I did 30% more. So, thank you very much for that. A lot of that comes to this office too, so thank you very much for that. Also, if your buyers come to our inspection, we're going to give them this booklet. It's a very informative booklet that they get. It's got a lot of information about what to do for maintenance on the house. It's also got some pricing. They're going to do some repairs to the house. It gives them an idea of what they should be spending and not should be spending. If somebody walks up to a Buckhead home, a plumber, and says, "Ooh, hey, all right, this is going to be fun today," they're going to get charged a lot of money. Whereas if you look in this book, it'll say to change the toilet out is $350, not $900. Okay, so those kind of things will help them out. Okay. Also, we cover the entire state of Georgia. Okay, wherever you want me to go, we'll go. Doesn't matter. There's no extra charge for that. Okay, I've gone as far as 2.5 hours drive. Doesn't matter. Where you want me to go, we're going to go. Athens, wherever. We'll make sure we get that done. Also, I'm about a 2 to 3 day lead time. So if you call me, usually I'm within 2 to 3 days. I can get you on the board. Okay. If you are going to run into a situation where you're doing the due diligence time with 3 days or 5 days, something short, call me beforehand. Say, hey, Drew, I'm going to do a 3-day. We're tight on this deal. We've got a multiple offer situation. Let me know. I'll fit you in. I will do something. Don't worry about that. Okay. You can contact me in 1 of 3 ways. You can call me directly, which is one great way. I answer my phone. For those of you that have called me on Sunday night at midnight, I answer my phone. Okay. And I have had some people do that. So, and I don't care. It's business. Now I own the company. It's what I'm going to do. I'm there for y'all. So, as far as testing, we do all the normal standard testing, radon and lead, and we'll test water for wells, things like that. So we do all that kind of stuff. Of course, I've already mentioned we do pre-construction, new construction, commercial, regular residential, whatever you need us to do, we can do. Okay, complexes, all that kind of stuff. So, one fun last thing before I know you guys want to get on your business. All right, my company is giving away 60 cabins on a cruise in October. Okay, so that is something that you all, every time you guys do a home inspection, you get 2 times you're going to be put into the pot. Okay, every time you come to a meeting like today. So I'm going to be outside today. If you guys give me your card today, I'll sign you up for your first slot in the draw. Okay, it's something fun we're going to be doing this year. Also, we're going to do a very, very large party at family reunion this year. We're going to be giving out golden tickets. So if you're going to be going to family reunion, let me know. We have for those of you guys that have been down there before, right across from the convention center is Mulox, which is huge. Okay, we're going to be doing a very large party. And I think we've scheduled to where we're not interfering with any of the y'all's parties that are already going on. So we're trying to get you guys to come to ours. Okay? So again, it'll be free food, booze, bands, whole fun thing. I mean, if y'all been to New Orleans, you know how we play. Okay? So, does anybody have any questions for me? Nope? Pretty straightforward. All right, well, thank you very much. And again, thanks again for all the business. And I hope y'all enjoy the breakfast, and look forward to seeing y'all, each and every one of y'all, sometime this year.
Great.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, last topic. So, we have Bold starting January 17th. Bold is a topic that's been around for a long time, especially in this group. The Rawls group was one of the first adopters of Bold. I would say that a lot of what we are can be attributable to that fact that we took Bold early and a lot. We've now been 5 years in a row #1 residential real estate company in Atlanta and Georgia in closed sales volume. I think Bold is a big piece of that. But we've taken it a lot of times. Many people have taken it a bunch of times. This will be my 9th time. I like taking Bold in January for the reasons that we started the meeting with. I want to have a big year, more than ever this year. You got to start fast. I want every possible advantage. And Bold, the accountability of that is a big piece of that to me. So, I am in Bold full. Mamisha's signed up full. Rashad, Apriya, Dominique, we're all in. We'd like 10 or 15 more to take it with us. I am not going to be Bold for the next 7 weeks, 1 day a week at Bold. I'm going to be Bold for 7 straight weeks every day. I'll meet with you every day for the next 7 weeks at the end of this group. So if you're interested in signing up, come see me afterward. Beth Torrance, one of the best there is. Teachers, this will be very, very good. So think heavily about it. Costs $800. If you don't get 10 times your money back during Bold, I'll give you your money back. It's that good. Okay? Let me know. All right, Listings Caravans, what do you got?
Get that right.
Have a new listing in Grant Park, a 3 at $4.99. The showing start on Friday.
Good. Eddie?
I got a rental in East Cobb in the Sprayberry. It's a 3/4 bedroom. The 4th bedroom could be an in-law suite. It's full teen suite, so it's down full bath on that level with a Murphy bed, three additional upstairs, huge sunroom, 2-car garage, and then an additional garage that is a workshop, 1750, no pets.
Clax.
Dunwoody Club Forest, traditional 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, be on the market tomorrow at $585.
Probably won't last but a day. What?
I have a new construction cottage home, 1,300 square feet in Decatur, in Belvedere Park, and it's offered at $264.9. If you'd like a flyer, I have flyers up here. Open house on Sunday. Send your buyers; they are protected. And 3-2.
Very nice. Rashad?
New construction coming in 3 weeks. We just got the certificate of completion. Over in Ombra Park. It's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, about 2,400 square feet, 2 blocks off of the Southeast Belt Line. We're listing at $625. I'll be doing an agent pricing caravan in the 2 weeks. We were going to list it at the end of the month, but we just got it Airbnb for $4,000 a night for the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Right, Super Bowl's coming. February what, 3rd? Yep. All right, RJ.
New listing in the Branches on Lisa Lane, $589.9, 4 bedrooms, bonus room, 2.5 baths, new kitchen, new master. Renovated in the last 5 years. Take a look. It's vacant. It's in the Fulton side. Have a DeKalb Austin side Branches listing coming on next week by Friday. I'm going to see it today to see when the pictures from next week. It'll be priced under $600. The painters are finishing now.
Susan?
So by the end of January, I'll have 2 new listings. One is in Morningside, right across from Forum Park. Great traditional house, 1.350. My biggest listing, so let's get some buyers in quickly.
Looks like you're going out of town.
It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. They've done everything inside, so it's a great, great listing. And then the same people actually own a property on North Virginia Avenue in Virginia Highlands, so they're selling that as a tear down or a renovator special for a triplex, and that one's listed at $650.
Wow.
Currently a triplex.
It's currently a triplex.
You might have a buyer.
All right. Yep.
I've got two properties on North Druid Hill. One is an as-is, 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $219, and the other one is a fully renovated on a basement for $339, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And in Marietta, I have a townhome investment property. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath for $100,000.
Oh. Gigi.
I will have by the end of this week a beautiful house in East Cobb, Pope District School, High School. It's close to the East Hampton subdivision, and it belongs to that club. It's like over 5,000 square footage at $699.
Very nice.
Yes.
It is nice.
I have two coming up within the next 60 days in Laurel Springs, which is in South Forsyth County. But the people are pretty motivated, so if you have anybody that's thinking about that area, it's a David golf neighborhood. Also, too, if anybody has a buyer for horse farm or property in the northern part of the Arc, and you're afraid to work it, call me. I just bought one, and it's really hard to know how to sell one until you really buy one. There's a lot more to it, but I'd be happy to pair up with you, or you can refer it to me, and I'll work your people. So don't let them go.
You're right, there's a lot more to it than just, there's a barn. Yep.
I have a request of my peers. Anyone that knows anyone, or if you are a senior specialist, please connect with me. Please reach out to me. I have a property that I have not been able to move, and I've done everything I can think of, so I need some help. It's a Forsyth Brick Ranch in an active adult community in Douglas at 299. It's brand new, never been lived in, gated community, and I've done everything I can, so I need some help. So if you know any senior specialist. Okay. Perfect.
Billy.
Buyer need, Vanderlyn, Austin, anybody other than Quacks and RJ, if you got a nice traditional home coming up, I've got a couple buyers looking in both of those school districts. Just let me know if you have any upcoming inventory new that hasn't been listed.
Jennifer.
Yeah, I have a buyer need in Chamblee. He is an investor looking for a deep renovation. Do you have something? Okay.
Go on.
All right, people, my first listing. So it's a corner condo down in Midtown, 9th floor, 1-1, New Hartwood, all the amenities you can possibly imagine, new paint, oversized balcony, listed at $295.
Excellent.
And I got one coming up in Lake Lanier, 3-2. And I'll get you that money.
What building?
Huh? Oh, it's Plaza Midtown.
Congratulations.
Good for you. Your one's coming on. There we go.
I also have my first listing.
All right.
It's a 4-bed, 2-bath,
Hey.
1,600 square feet in Mosley Park near the West Side Beltline.
How much?
$260.
Nice.
Where?
West Side Beltline, Mosley Park, off of MLK.
Rashad.
I have buyer needs for investors. If you have anything coming up in 30318 Grove Park, East Atlanta, 30310 Adair Park, anywhere in town, I have a number of investors looking to acquire some investment property, all the way up to Brookhaven. So if you have anything in those areas, lots, then please let's link and let's do some business.
All right, Sean.
And my first listing.
All right.
I have a traditional 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Dallas. It's going for $155.
Way to go, man.
And it's, speaking of trails,
is with the Silver Bow.
Silver Comet.
You gotta know the Silver Comet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna connect to the, West Patrol.
Yeah. What else? Man, that's a lot of stuff. Good for you. I mean, this is the time. Now's the time. Gotta go for it. All right, again, we got Chad next Monday. You want to come see that more visual of KW Command. Anyone afterward, you want to take bowl with me, come see me. Looks like the great start to a year. Again, Randy's echoing the same thing. A lot of pre-quals, so it's out there. Go get them! See. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! One last announcement, should have been the first announcement. You probably know this, but we have a new assistant team leader here. Safety stuff. All right, now, we'll see you.